Hello, my name is George Moore, owner of Moore's Sewing Center in Southern California. And today, with the help of my friend Kathy Brown, we're going to talk about quilting and embroidery, or embroidery and quilting, whichever direction you like to go. But first of all, we're giving a presentation on the product by Sew Steady, and they have what's called Embroidery, as well as Sew Steady Westerly templates for ruler work designs. And so I do want to offer an opportunity to win a prize, and you have a potential to win this prize. This is the Fun and Fancy ruler work kit that has a value of $265. And you can win this potentially if you like, share, or comment on this presentation. And after the sale that we're going to talk about, then we will announce the winner. So first of all, Sew Steady, they're manufacturers of all kinds of wonderful tables, ruler work templates, and now embroidery designs. And we're going to offer a special coupon code that saves you 10% off all the Sew Steady products. And that is by using the coupon code SewSteady10 at checkout. So let's talk about quilting, but I want to talk about quilting through the eyes of an embroiderer, because my passion is embroidery, and if I can put it in the hoop, I'm better for it. But there's a lot of techniques with quilting and ruler work that people love as well. So let's take the combination. I love this little thing I printed out by Sew Steady. Their embroidery design says, "Where ruler work meets embroidery." Well, I'm going to twist that around, and I'm going to take it up and talk about where embroidery meets ruler work. And back here we have this quilt that actually Kathy produced, and we're going to see it shortly when we give it over to Kathy. This was done entirely with an embroidery machine with embroidery designs by Sew Steady called Embroidery. And the whole back of it here, you can see the quilting, and she's going to show you more detail. But all that was done, you can use your embroidery machine and stitch that out. But then the borders and the combination of everything is done with ruler work. So you're actually taking the embroidery concept and adding ruler work to enhance and create the entire quilt. So without further ado, I wanted to say that in a presentation, without further ado, I'm going to give it over to Kathy Brown, and she's going to show you what she loves about the new embroidery collection by Sew Steady. Go ahead and take it, Kathy.
You know, George, I have been quilting and sewing and embroidering for a long time. Let's call it a half a century between friends. And I love doing embroidery, and I'm so happy lately that machines have really been, well, embracing both the quilting aspects of embroidery. So I can quilt a quilt with my embroidery machine, and it pretty much looks like either A, I know what I'm doing, or B, I have a long arm, or maybe a little bit of both. So very excited. Now, there's all kinds of designs out there that you can use for embroidery quilting. And if you go out and get some, well, here's a pack right now, and it's 12 designs, and that's great. But I want some cool generic designs. I want designs that I can use on just about any one of my quilts. That's why I'm really excited when Sew Steady came out with their embroidery section. That's hard to say, because the collections have tons of designs that you can combine, you can use in this machine or just about anyone, because they're as small as 4x4, but I can combine them and I can overlap them. So for example, let's take a look at some of the cool designs just on the starter sampler pack. So here's a bunch of the different designs. What I really like is they're available just as regular straight single run quilting. They're available as a bean stitch, which means it goes over it 3 times, and it's really that it stands out if I want that. And they also have some where part of the design is filled in. So I get that really neat trapunto look. I don't have to do any extra work. I just have to pick the right design. And look at all of these fun designs. This is just starter sampler 1, and this is just the first set. Let's go back and see some of the other ones. Let's see, there's 4-inch hoop designs, 6-inch hoop designs. Let's go back. Collection 2. Look at all these cool designs. A lot of these designs, I see they're available in all different formats for all different kinds of machines. I'll pick PES because that's Brother Baby Lock. And look at all these cool designs. These are like border designs where I can use the features of my machine to continuously link them up and either use them as edge to edge or go around the border, and they coordinate with the other designs. Let's go back and see what we got. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is collection 3, and that's what I used on my small quilt. There's 4x4 designs. So anyone with even like an introductory level embroidery machine can play. But let's see, let's pick the PES. And let me show you a cool feature, because these machines now can really do a lot of things with different embroidery designs. Let's pick this one, it's really cool. Right, there it is. It's a 4x4 design. But check it out. When I hit set, let's take it, let's go and edit. Let's make the size bigger. Okay. Now, let's make it into something I can use on an 8x8. That's really cool. And I can take it, I combine it with others. So let's go, okay, add, let's pick up something from that same collection. Oh, look at this one. Let's put this one right on the top. Set. See how I can combine them, and I can make fabulous different combinations of designs. I just don't have time to quilt them all. So in this set alone, I think there's 168 different designs. These embroidery designs work on just about any of my quilts. So pretty excited about this collection for sure. So that's how excited I am about just the starter sampler pet set collection. George, I'm going to give this back. There's a design on this. This whole quilt was quilted with just one of those designs. So it's pretty amazing.
Thanks, Kathy. I can tell you're excited. And that embroidery sampler set, that is such a great value. And as you said, it has, I'm going to read this again, 263 different designs. I have to look here because I can't believe that. And it's such a great value. It's in every embroidery format that's basically out there, all different sizes, as well as you have some that are triple stitch. Actually, most every one of them have an option of triple stitch, as well as doing a straight line stitch, so like more of a traditional quilting. And they have them in 4, 5, 6, 8-inch hoop sizes. And if you have a machine like Kathy was showing, you can size them. And so we have this on special. This sampler has a retail value. They printed it right on here that it's a value of $350. Well, that's not what we're selling it for. We're having the retail value of $149. But wait, we're going to have it on sale. We have it on sale right now for $69. And don't forget, you can use the So Steady 10 coupon code to save an additional 10%. Now, I'm going to give it back over to Kathy, and she's going to show you how you can combine these embroidery designs with ruler work. Go ahead and take it, Kathy.
Thanks. This little quilt, this is what I really find this, well, I love the designs, right? I love all the number of the different designs. But what I really like is, well, the designs, there's so many choices, right? But when I'm doing a big quilt, then I might have to have filler designs, or I might have to have a little individual unit to maybe connect them, or maybe to do the border. So what I really love is these designs are based on template shapes that So Steady already has. So you know ruler work. Ruler work is where you're doing free motion quilting, but you're using the ruler to help you guide it so that you get a perfect design, right? And I can put it easily wherever I want to. So I can join the embroidery designs or continue them to make it, well, something that I wouldn't never have the right embroidery design for, right? I could just use my free motion ruler work skills to go ahead and extend the design out. So that's what I did on this little quilt. On this little quilt, what I did is I took and I did the design. It's in this corner right here, right? That's just the design. And I took the ruler and then I extended it on out into the border to make it look like the design was even more than it was before. It's more custom to my quilt because I can take the embroidery designs and then add the ruler work to exactly fit my quilt. So there's this set that I showed you, the ones with the embroidery designs. It's 168 designs, but it's based on the ruler sampler set. Cool, right? So here's like the ruler, here's the book. Here's all the different designs like I showed you. But let's see, let me go to at least just the first page. So do you see this design, right? It's the sunflower. And I have that little swiggle there that tells me that this is true to size to the template. So here's the template. So if I was to do this on my own, there's the template, and I would get that design, or maybe a design just like that. And the cool thing is I can do the embroidery parts on the part that I want, and I can use my little template to fill it out or add it up or customize it to my quilt. And there's other stuff as well. So whenever you get a set from Stow Steady, they have videos to show you how to use it. They have all kinds of different information for you to know how to do the ruler work. But there's another set that I really like. See the little quilt behind? Well, it's actually not a quilt. It's a beautiful piece of fabric. I love this piece of fabric. It's too pretty to cut. So I need to really quilt this in a spectacular way to really kind of enhance what's already there. So I'm going to use the Star Sampler set, and that looks like this. It's the Starry Nights. Here's the Starry Nights Ruler Work and Embroidery Lookbook. But check it out. This has 675 embroidery designs. Oh my goodness. So here's just even the first page. Can you see how cool this is? So here's the star. Now, I also have a template that matches those stars. But look how they've actually also done the cross-hatching in the background. Don't want that? Here's one without it. Don't want that? There's one without it. Want one where the stars are filled in to get you that cool trapunto look? It's there. And it just keeps going. All the different kind of cool embroidery designs, and there's templates to match. So if I want that star, here's that star in a matching template, and I can use that to fill in the areas that I need. Do I want to use that kind of a star? Or what about that half moon shape? Or what about, they call it the Starry Night Star Tail. So as you can see, I can pick any one of the 675 designs and use the rulers to totally customize it to my quilt. I don't have to, but I can. Could I just use the templates? Absolutely sure. But they give me an extra little bit to enhance what I'm going to use with that set. I think that quilt deserves a really beautiful Starry Night set to make it look like, well, to me it kind of looks like the cosmos. So what do you think, George?
Wow, a lot that we can do by taking embroidery designs and combining it with ruler work. So as Kathy showed, there's a sampler set of 6 of the ruler work templates that coincide with the sampler. And this set right here has a value of $63, and we have it on sale for $54.99. And you can use that coupon code SOSTEADY10 to save an additional 10%. But let's say you want both items, okay? You want the designs and you want the sampler ruler work set. We have both of those in combination for $114.95. So that's the best savings. Plus, again, you can use coupon code SOSTEADY10 to save another 10%. Now, some of you are thinking, well, but I don't have a ruler work foot, okay? Well, we've got you covered there. And so we've got a special set which has a ruler work foot, as well as some sample templates. And this right here has a regular value of $55, and you can add it for $39.99. And we have this for most every single machine that's out there. So you just select which type, whether it's low shank, high shank, medium shank, but you can, if you have questions, you can email us at customerservice@moores-sew.com. Now, also Kathy talked about the Starry Nights design collection. And so let's go over what that collection entails. It has 675 different designs. And it has a retail value of $450. Actually, that's what So Steady posts as the total value, but the actual retail price is $299. And we have it on sale for $149. That's for the embroidery design collection. But let's go back with Kathy. She's going to go over the special ruler kit that we have had put together just to match the Starry Nights. So go ahead and take it, Kathy.
So let me explain a little bit about how it all fits together. I don't want anyone to be confused. The cool thing is they have the embroidery designs that just work, right? They're great. You can use them. They have border designs. They have single units. They have combinations that would be kind of hard for me to do if I was just using the template. But speaking of the templates can and do have the matching designs from the embroidery designs. So you can combine them, use them to fill in, use them wherever you need to make your quilt look custom. That's why this is so special. They work together to make everything that you want to do on your quilt possible. And they make anything. The combinations are absolutely endless. So, for example, when I'm going to do my Starry Nights on my quilt up here, I'm going to pick a center design that's pretty cool. So I think look at all the different choices. I'm going to go with block 13. Let's see. I think I'm going to do this one. Now that's just a single run quilt design, but it was available as a triple stitch too. I haven't decided quite yet. So there it is. And I'm going to put that, I think, on my quilt. Remember, I can change the size of my embroidery machine, right? So I'm going to do that. But then there's other choices that I have for adding on to this. So when I'm coming out with all the different radiuses coming out, I can use some of these corner designs to really add on to that. And then if they're not exactly the right fit, in between those designs, I can use the templates. And the templates, they match the shapes that are in the embroidery designs. So for example, if I'm doing this, here's the template that matches that, right? There it is. If I wanted to do this little star tail, they call it, here's the one that matches that. And of course, I can combine the two to get a really cool design. So when you get a set, they actually have videos that show you how you can combine these designs on up. And they have really big blocks. So it goes up to 15 inches. Doesn't matter if your embroidery hoop is not that big because they've broken it up in sections. So there's individual sections that you can put together to get up to a 15-inch block. That might work for the center of that, but then I can continue it on out. So you can see, George, that even just the designs are great, but if you add the templates on, you don't have to, or you can just get the templates, but together they make a really, well, let's call it a symbiotic relationship. They make both of them better. So there's both the starter sampler set. If you have the starter sampler templates, it uses all of those shapes, but there's the Starry Nights, and that has 617 designs, and you can get templates to match those designs in all kinds of different sizes. It's really a cool combination. Have you combined everything up? How can people get these? George, tell them how if they want to play like I've been playing. Tell them where to go and tell them what to do.
Now I'm excited. So again, I like embroidery. But now I see that ruler work and how I can really combine them together. And we actually had a special Moore's Starry Night collection put together of these different rulers here. We're going to pop up what's up on there, but it's the ones that go along with the design collection. And it's actually what Kathy had asked them to put together in a collection. So it has 6 different rulers that will match right with that collection. And so we have that set on sale for $70. So again, the Starry Night Design Collection is regular $299 for $149. The exclusive collection of rulers that go along with it is $70. But if you want all of it, it's $199 for both the designs and the collection of rulers for that. And don't forget, you can use the coupon code SewSteady10 to save an additional 10% off. If you don't have a ruler foot with that, you only need one, but if you want to add that for $39, you get that special combination of the ruler work foot and a couple of rulers with that, and that's a great savings. But now let's talk about a brand new collection by Sew Steady Embroidery, and those are feather collections. So there are 339 different designs that are included in the new feather collection. And so we'll pop up some of these block designs up here. We got border designs, fill designs, motif designs, but feathers are awesome. And then that way you don't have to practice making all those feathers. And so this has a retail value of $350 on sale for $149. It's a pre-sale, so we're getting those in shortly. But again, you can save by using coupon code SewSteady10. So before we go, let me go over all the specials, and don't forget to use coupon code SewSteady10 to save 10% off. So we have the Embroidery Elite Sampler Set, and that has the 263 designs, and that's on sale regular $149 for $69. We have the ruler set that goes with the embroidery designs. That's regular 63 for $54.99, and both of them together for $114.95. combined, plus save an additional 10% using SewSteady10. You can add the ruler work foot for $39.99. That comes with a couple of rulers as well. Now the Starry Nights, we have the Starry Night Design Collection, has a retail price of $299 for $149. We have the special ruler work rulers that go along with this. That is on sale for $70. You can get both of them, regular $369 for $199. And you can save, and again, that's both the design collection and the rulers. You can, for $199, and save 10% by using SewSteady10. And then finally, the feather collections, you can pre-order that. It's a regular price of $350 for $149, and save 10% by using coupon code SewSteady10. If you have any questions, you can email us at customerservice@moores-sew.com. or call us at 1-800-865-9664. But don't wait. This is a limited promotion with the extra discounts and the pre-sale, so you want to get it in, your order in now. Bye for now. For more information on this incredible product, click on the link to see our current special offer. You can email us at customerservice@moores-sew.com or call us at 1-800-865-9664.